Hoops fun matchup at the Pontiac Tip-Off Tournament. Two 2-0 teams, Limestone and Peoria Notre Dame, taking on each other today, and both teams came out playing well. Michaela Pilgrim for Limestone will get to the basket here and finishes inside. And then it's going to be Peoria Notre Dame's Emmy Wardle blowing through the Rockets defense for the nice finish. Limestone's Hannah West had 17 points. She scores here on the drive and the lefty finish. Then it's going to be, I think West had 21 points rather. Then it's Emmy to Julia Mingus, the UIS shooting star, for 3 right there. Alex Stickelmeyer head to Lexi Bear. Peoria Notre Dame had a 15-point lead, but Limestone would never quit. Pilgrim swishes this. They're within 8 late. Pilgrim had 17, West 21, but the Irish hold on. Emmy Wardle to Cora Hines. Hines had 16, the and 1. And the Irish are winners. The host team, Pontiac, taking on Peru St. Bede. This is a fun game. Pontiac goes inside to Joe Duck, and Duck is going to take it high off the glass for 2. Then watch the speed of Pontiac. Aracel Cerna, the steal, throws it ahead to Trinity Miller, and they won't catch her. But St. Bede's a winner in this one, 48-45. In Fairbury, as part of the tournament, East Peoria playing Ottawa. Nice rebound here by Braylee Van Ness, who puts it back in for East Peoria. Then Ashlyn Sweat's going to find Kylie Moeller in the corner, and she'll jar the 3-pointer. But always impressed with Ottawa. They are well coached. Haley Larson's going to beat a double team here, and Ottawa gets the victory. The Morton Potters playing in that cool Rock Island gym. Isn't that awesome? Much Bob Becker loved that. Ellie Van Minnen to Julia Laufenberg for the nice Potter execution and the bucket. Then watch Abby Van Minnen work the glass right here, rips down the rebound, and powers it up for the basket. Later, she's going to throw it out to her sister, and Ellie Van Minden's going to drill a 3. She had 19. Paige Selke had 20, and the Potters are 2-0. To the Lexington tournament now, where Roanoke Benson's a perfect 3-0. Ridgeview's Chloe Thorndike beats the buzzer with a big shot and a big smile right there. But second half was all Roanoke Benson. Avery Alford for 3. Then Bree Harms is going to finish with the left hand. Later, Alford's going to throw it to Harms, who's going to finish with the right hand. She had 18 to lead Roanoke Benson. Roanoke Benson will play Leroy tomorrow in the title game. The host Lexington taking on Peoria Heights. Garrett Scott, the Peoria Heights coach. His team keeps working hard, improving. Haley Walters to Mahala Mercer for the and 1 for the Patriots. But Lexington in control. Kennedy Sennett from way downtown, from the upper tap. Is that in downtown Lexington? I think it's still open, the upper tap. Then it's Meredith Grunlow from downtown Lexington is a winner tonight. I know nothing about taps. Let's now talk semifinal Saturday. 3 big games Saturday. All 3 of our Central Illinois teams are at home. First in Class 4A, the Normal U High Pioneers host Mount Zion. The Pioneers must try to stop Mount Zion's supersized 6'7" junior tight end J.C. Anderson, one of the most heavily recruited juniors in the nation. Oh, and Mount Zion also has a Big Ten recruit and senior wideout and big play weapon Braden Trimble. He's headed to the Illini.
A commit to U of I stands out. I mean, his lateral quickness, his speed, his ability to make people miss in space is impressive. And the 6'7", man, he's long, he's physical, and plays both sides of the ball well. They're an impressive team. It's going to be a tough challenge for us.
Let's go right here.
In Class 2A, Farmington hosts Chicago Christian. The Farmers' defense will be tested. Chicago Christian has a terrific spread passing attack, but their power running back, Kenny Jager, is a power back.
They got a running back that is an animal, a running back and an offensive defensive lineman that are just different than most kids you see at the 2A level. They got a quarterback that gets it out of his hand really fast. We've got to be able to handle those 2 guys, and the rest of it will be a good 2A game, I think.
In Class 1A, Leroy tries to slow down super speedy and undefeated Lena Winslow. Of course, Leroy is undefeated too, thanks to their power running game featuring 4 seniors along that terrific Leroy O-line.
We average about 230 pounds across the front, and highly intelligent, and they move well. They're athletic for some big guys. A lot of the wrestling background, strong wrestling background with a lot of them, and that always makes for a quality lineman.
More on semifinals.